I thought I was speaking. Hello, everybody. So, real quick, I'd like to mention I am actually showing off my prototype Dominator sort of build. This is just the sort of inner frame. This is basically not going to be visible, but I still figured out to show it. So, let's just real quick see the interior. It is pretty basic. It's just a few parts stripped off to make the front loose. And it is going to have the hydraulic system, as you guys can see. It actually goes towards the ground. It doesn't completely touch it. The front actually is not touching the ground, believe it or not. And it's just, a squat thing. Now, we actually have a panel on the back there for just in case purposes, but not at the front because, well, I trust those little bars there. It moves at decent speeds because, well, I mean, we really didn't modify it, but it is still a Ford F-150, just much lighter. That's going to change, like, real fast. This vehicle is just, again, a strip apart, so I just stripped it apart a lot, just to decrease speed so that I can have the hydraulic system. Now, also, not also counting the fact that a lot of the back here was actually stripped out because I felt it was unnecessary. I kept the back doors though because then it would, we could use those maybe later. I could possibly import a door opening system, but I think I'm just gonna leave that. Plus, even if I do, it's going to be more of a hatch. And since this is a Dominator inspired build, I'm probably going to base it off the TRI or the Dominator 1. Hold on, wait, let me pull those up real quick. Or pull those out real quick. So if we park this here, and yes, this is my first modification build ever, like where I'm just fully modifying a build. Though I do have a few vehicles. The vehicle that I'm kind of doing this off of, the Dominator 1, as somebody else did, which they basically just took a SUV and just put it inside a box. Now, they didn't strip theirs apart as much, like mine, or like how I did mine. They did, like, take the back off and make that a part of this door still. They did take the back out. They did change the hydraulics. They have the hood here. They still got some SUV aspects, like the lights here. But I figured for mine, I just leave every aspect. Sort of like, don't mess with too much. Just have the suspension back here. Make this sort of smaller than the actual thing. Make it deployable. And there will be spikes involved in this one. And that is something I'm very excited to do. Because when this does fully get out, or get released, I will be putting it on Steam. For those of you that actually play brick rigs, this will be just out there. I do plan on adding more. This bumper is just here temporarily till I can actually get a proper body. And the rest of the build is mainly just going to be connected to the body here because of, again, most of this. Also, if I do Shift C, which is all the colors, I do plan on switching the vehicle color. I could do red, I could do blue, I could do a cyan, I could do a green. I plan on just keeping it gray though. It's sort of like a very bright gray, just because it is just, again, a frame at this point. Again, since most of this will be hidden though, it's going to be just mainly this part that you can sort of see still. The back is going to lift from like around here, so then you can lift it up and see the back of here. This all is probably going to be covered up. I have not decided yet. And the interior here is probably going to be stripped apart and replaced with like computer stuff. The seats here are probably also going to be replaced, or this seat at least is probably going to be replaced. For now, I just had the idea of if I can take like this seat, make sure I grab the entire thing. Maybe I could just grab this seat, like rotate it, put it like back here or things like that, or make it face this way with the computer. Like, that was my original plan. Just like flip the seats around and put a computer there, which actually it doesn't look bad. But I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take the seat, put it like this, and I'm probably going to cover up this one. Actually, I should probably do that right now then. I'm just going to take this, and then just extend, cover up the window, just because I want to, and then we extend the top and bottom, and there we go. I don't know, we good? Oh, not really. Okay, exact measurements, just so we can hide that. Thank you. There we go. And we'll make this thinner to show that it's a plate and not a sort of thing. There we go. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. It makes it sort of look indented, which I might actually do a little bit further. We'll see. Oops, wrong button. Maybe that's a little too far. There we go. Make that look like a blank panel, like it's meant to be there. I don't know, where's his head? Okay, so there's the C. I have to make sure that this is not the selected one. Okay. Yeah, it needs to be this one. You are the selected seat. So now if we save, there we go. We have a little seat back here that can hold somebody. Maybe later I'll make these button controlled. Look at that. Again, if you have a PC and you have brick rigs, there will be a full link in the description when it gets released for the last video. There will probably be more of these coming out, but again, this is mostly just a prototype. I'm surprised that did not flip. So yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching the designer log. I don't know what to call this thing, this series, or this little thing yet, but yeah. Thank you all for watching. If you guys want to see a part 2 of this, or I probably am gonna just post one anyway, but when the part 2 does come out, tell me if you guys want to see more of this stuff, because honestly, I think this is a cool thing I'm gonna do. There will be windows here too, if you're curious, and there will be some replacements on this, such as the wheels possibly, or the windshield. I'm gonna be basing this off of another vehicle, which I found, which, if I can find it real quick, hold on, before I actually end the video. The TRI, but more specifically the TRI-1, mainly lengthwise, because if I pull that up, it is around the same length as my current vehicle. Around, because you still got the back here. And that's just not counting the fact that the front doesn't really start like out here. It mainly starts like there, but this one is not actually a build of, it is just a straight up vehicle. And mine I want to be like a build of because I think it'd be cool. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Goodbye and have a very, very wonderful day. Goodbye!